All right, we're out here funging today here at Fungible Non-Sports, and I just thought of this idea at the top of my head about these players that I have in my Sorare account that I probably should have done something else differently with. So that led me to the idea and how to explain to new managers, because more and more people are joining the game, what to do, how to start off the game correctly and not make the mistakes like I did. So let's start off right away here with the first one. I bought this player as an investment maybe 6 months ago, and it's your boy, United States USMNT member Aaron Long, who was injured at the time, and now he's back. He's made a couple subs for the U.S. men's national team as well as starting in the MLS for New York. But I bought him for point zero one, sorry, and I bought two of them by accident, but that was okay because I was originally just buying him as an investment anyways. However, since then, he hasn't really played much. He's just been a sub. Sure, he's played in the MLS, but hasn't scored that high and has actually dropped off here in value. And I could have capitalized on my investment a few days ago, made just a slight amount, but instead I waited, and now he's worth a lot less than what I purchased him for, around C 0.08, 0.09 here, whereas I bought him for 0.0109. So whatever, you live and you learn. Next, what we got here is another player, different example this time, where I personally needed someone, a rare player for the week, and I was just trying to hit the threshold. But problem is you get a little bit greedy and you buy a player that's worth more than the threshold and they don't end up getting you to the threshold. Again, nothing against this player, but I bought him. He's 34. He was the captain for his team in Argentina, but he is old now. He's now 35. And there's a younger, more agile, better right back, I believe, that plays for his team. And he doesn't play anymore. So I bought him for 0.02 threshold. And now he just doesn't even sell. Look at that, 0.0025, 0.003. He had an upcoming game week. I clicked that box in the market, was all set. All I needed was a defender to sell him next week, use him for 1 week, done and dusted. No, he didn't play and has since totally dropped off in value and isn't really worth much of all, if anything, either. Plus, he's old, so I don't know if he's, no offense to him, Mr. Ivan, I don't know if he's ever going to play again. So another investment, another 0.02 ether down the drain. So anyways, last Sorare purchase mistake that I made here was buying a player who was just too young. And I was so excited for my Asian team. We had Lee Dong-rul, 20-year-old striker. He was actually pretty hyped up from the very limited amount of research that I did on the Asian leagues. And he turns out that he transferred. He got loaned out to a team that is in Division 2. So I bought him, super pumped up. He was only 20. I was ready to use him for the next 3 years with his U23 eligibility. I guess 2 years because he's 21. But bought him for very cheap. I also bought his rare, so I doubled down on him. And sure enough, he transferred down to Division 2. So the mistake I made here was buying a player solely for the fact that he was U20 without even considering that he could be loaned out, he could be transferred to a different team where he gets more playing time, but that league isn't covered in Sorare, which is literally exactly what happened. So just make sure that you are keeping eyes out on things like that. Say, for example, check the team that he currently plays on, which is Seoul Eland FC. Doesn't play in the Division 1 league in Korea, and therefore he doesn't score. So his value has also since dropped off as well. 0.02. I bought his rare for probably 0.03, 0.04. Thanks for guys watching. Thanks for funging with me today. And I'll see you in the next one.